Oh, 10 officers that broke the law. This Indian man here is a very, very naughty cop. Don't let me catch you doing that again, Mr. Officer. The richest.
A police officer's job is to serve and protect, but what do you do when it's the police breaking the law? While the majority of them are just doing their
Yo, don't point the gun at me, bruh.
use their power. Here are some police officers who were caught breaking the law.
Bro on the left looks like he's 12, bro.
In the summer of 2006, former police officer James Curley harassed and threatened his estranged wife and graphically explained how he would kill her. He planted a GPS device in her car to track her movement and followed her from New York to New Jersey. The threats and stalking distressed her so deeply that she filed a protection order.
Bro's a freak.
In mid-fall of that year, he violated the order and the harassment continued for 3 years until he was arrested. He was found guilty of 2 counts of stalking and 1 count of violating a protection order and faced a maximum of 15 years in prison.
And it's time enough for the follow. Not so basic, kind of the follow.
Former Jersey City police officer Mario Rodriguez was sentenced to 3 years in prison in January 2015. In July 2013, Rodriguez and an accomplice stole more than 500,000 cigarettes and 6 TVs from a warehouse in Secrectly.
Why, bro?
He drove out to Staten Island, New York to sell the cigarettes and 3 of the TVs. He also used his status as a police
That's like visual, bro.
drug courier, running off with $20,000 in cash. However, everything wasn't as it appeared. The buyer for the cigarettes and the courier were both undercover informants.
Bro got framed, bro.
Another undercover
God damn.
split the cash.
Witness tampering.
tampering.
What does this
In
even
early
mean, bro?
2013, John Gerald Poland of South
Gerald!
California was charged with witness tampering and obstruction. Through the course of a federal investigation,
Ooh.
it was discovered that
Yo, these guys have mad aura, bro. They actually have mad aura. Look at the way he's posing with that whatever he has in his hand, bro. This is a nice photo, bro.
Interfered with a gang bust by convincing the girlfriend of one of the members to destroy evidence. It was also discovered that he tampered with several other witnesses, instructing them to hide, alter, or destroy evidence in other cases. He faced up to 20 years in prison for his crimes, but was only sentenced to 18 months. Drugs and firearms. In 2015 in Houston, Texas, Noe Juarez was sentenced to over 30 years in prison.
So he's not
Crimes,
Indian.
Conspiracy to possess
Cocaine.
and distribute cocaine. And Evidence showed the now former police officer had been
Wait, I could get banned for this. Holy crap.
throughout major cities from New York to Florida.
Don't
The
ban
drugs
me.
were being supplied by the Los Zetas drug cartel in Mexico. Juarez provided sensitive information, vehicles, semi-automatic
Yo,
weapons.
do
and
not mess with the
bodyguards
Mexicans,
to the
bro.
cartel, allowing
Do
them
not
to
mess with the
export
cartel.
Hundreds of kilograms of cocaine in the U.S.
Cartel are dangerous
Arson.
people.
Dustin Lopez, a former New Mexican police officer, had a problem. In late 2015, the owner of the Palos Inn Hotel entrusted his establishment to Lopez, who promised to keep an eye on it. Instead, he started a fire within the building and watched it burn. When firefighters arrived, he continued to watch as they risked their lives to put out the blaze. He also admitted to setting a home on fire that same summer. He resigned from the force before he
Love for the
was
fellow!
arrested and admitted to having an accomplice that helped him. He was convicted of 2 counts of arson and sentenced to 4 years and 6 months in prison. Perjury. Former officer Patrick Regan of Manhattan was 36 years old at the time of his conviction in August 1995. Once a decorated officer, it was discovered that Regan had lied to the grand jury more than 46 times over 2 days in 1994. A federal investigation spanning 3 years looked into the anti-crime unit in the 34th precinct and discovered Regan had lied on the witness stand to protect fellow officers who were violating people's rights during arrests and lying to make their arrests stick. After being convicted on 2 counts of perjury, Regan continued to deny the accusations as he faced up to 10 years in prison. He ended up being sentenced to only a year and a day in jail. Deviant behavior. 28-year-old Mauricio Edgardo Estrada of the Los Angeles Unified School District Police had some pretty heinous charges brought against him in April 2016. He was accused of trying to have sex with a minor. Girl after
Yo, man, these guys are sick, bro.
$150.
Just they your own age, fam.
Little did he know
Gosh,
that the teen
stop pointing at me.
an undercover agent looking to expose pedophiles. If convicted, he could face 10 years in a federal prison. After posting bail, he was suspended from his position and placed on administrative leave until his trial. Thanks so much for tuning in to The Richest. Don't forget to check us out daily for more fascinating videos.
Damn, bro.
Thanks for watching.
We're wicked people.
You see, I'm liking the way that you force it up on me. Baby, come with me, come and show me. You can phone me when you're lonely. I'm just trying to be a one and only.